I swear by Almighty God that the evidence...
He warned of a fire for years, but instead was called a troublemaker. Grenfell is owned by Kensington and Chelsea and was run by a tenant management organisation. Despite Edward Daffarn writing a blog about fire safety dangers in the tower, he claims they not only ignored him, but were abusive.
When I say abuse, that's what it felt like, living under the TMO. Every single word, when I describe the TMO as like a mini-mafia, non-functioning organisation, they're not glib, shoot from the hip expressions. I spent like a long time thinking how to describe this organisation. That is the closest description I can come. And even now, and maybe particularly now, wouldn't change a single word of it.
My name's Edward Daffarn.
Wrapped in a blanket, we first spoke to Edward Daffarn on the morning of the fire. He just escaped from the 16th floor.
My neighbour's smoke alarm go off.
Some people now call him the Grenfell Prophet. In a blog he co-wrote, he predicted a catastrophic event 7 months before the tragedy.
Is Grenfell Tower a fire trap?
But documents shown at the inquiry reveal he had many more fire safety concerns over the years. In 2014, he even wrote to the fire brigade about cars blocking the emergency access to the tower.
Well, it was never sorted because even on the night of the fire, there were vehicles parked underneath the tower.
He even questioned the now controversial stay put policy after fires in other blocks nearby.
I certainly raised stay put as an issue on a more general sense after seeing what had happened at Shepherd's Court.
72 people went on to die in the tower. When we last spoke to him in November, Daffarn made another chilling prediction about the ongoing cladding crisis. How does it feel that there are still so many buildings which are just as dangerous as Grenfell that are still everywhere?
It fills me with absolute, complete and utter dread. Another Grenfell will happen. It is only a matter of time as long as you have these cladding on these buildings.
Finally, he was asked this afternoon what the council and tenant management organisation didn't do.
They didn't treat us with respect or humanity or empathy. And if they had done, we wouldn't be sitting here now. And I thank you for the work you're doing. But what's really, really important is that the culture of the KCTMO, the lack of scrutiny by RBKC is believed, I believe many residents believe, is a causative factor of what happened on the night of the fire and what led to the fire. And I just ask you that you bear that in mind.
The tenant management organisation will begin its evidence tomorrow. Rags Martel, ITV News at the Grenfell Inquiry.